let's go. All right. Let me just make sure everything is up and running. Look at all these people in the chat already. I love it when the chat is like getting up and running at an hour before the live stream goes in. Hello, everybody.
How dare we be 1 minute late to the stream?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Welcome. Oh man, this is actually really cool. We have a lot of first-time chatters. This is exactly what I was hoping for, because I feel like we've picked up so many Rain World fans this year.
Oh, look at this! Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this screen setup. Good job, everybody.
Hello. Okay, perfect. Listen, we have a lot of stuff that we want to talk about. It's a lot of art. Okay, we're gonna do the museum. I'm excited, but first, I do want to take a second to kind of give everybody a little chance to introduce themselves in the stream, because we have at least one new face. Actually, you guys should probably know everybody here, except for one person who we're going to introduce. But I will. But I also know that a lot of you have never been to the big anniversary live stream before, so we'll take a second. And I'm gonna go first, okay? Because it's my live stream. Hello, everybody. Happy birthday, Rain World. My name is Buddy. I'm the head of marketing for Akubara. I'm the voice in the videos, okay? And like the trailers and everything like that. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to see all of you. I'm so happy to see all of these first-time chatters. This is actually like the greatest feeling in the world, to be able to say hello to all of my good friends. Andrew, would you like to introduce yourself to the chat?
Hello, I'm Andrew. A lot of you probably know me, but I'm one of the developers for Rain World, especially for the Downpour and Warsaw Cats.
Hell yeah.
Yay, Andrew!
Yay, Andrew. A lot of you probably do. Most of you, did you ever see the Rain World dev tier list that they made? Because I was at the bottom of it. I was at the bottom tier.
I want to see this.
Like S tier. It was last year. Riv showed it to me as a goof. Okay, because he wanted to hurt my feelings. All right.
Aww.
Okay, James and Lydia, do you guys want to, I think everybody probably knows, but just for anyone who doesn't.
Yeah, we got a special guest. I'm James. We got a special guest.
Hi, I'm Lydia.
We got Lydia, who's famously the voice of Moon, who's famously the creator of the Lantern Mice, and, fabulous musician and developer. Thank you.
Lydia and I have bad blood because I kill a lot of lantern mice in my playthroughs. Okay, which is mostly because you guys egg me on, all right? Anytime I play a Rain World, chat always wants me to just, like, get everybody. And then we have one face that I don't think anybody here is going to recognize, but I want to introduce you guys to him because he's a new key part of the Rain World team, and so we're bringing him on the stream for the first time. Everybody say hello to Enrique. Enrique, do you want to introduce yourself a little to the squad?
Yeah, sure. Hello, everyone. I'm Enrique, and I'm currently working as a game producer in Rain World. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Enrique's keeping everything together for us. Everything is a mess, and Enrique is sort of like cleaning up the mess and putting it all together. He's a huge deal. He's a huge deal.
I'm trying my best. I swear.
Listen, buddy, you're killing it. Okay. I am very excited. We're gonna spend a little time doing a couple things, but I do just want to give you guys a little bit of a flyover. We're gonna spend some time taking a look at art. Faye, our social media manager, she runs the Rain World Twitter account that I'm sure everybody here is following, right? Faye has put together a big, cool 3D museum thing for us to go take a look at. So we're gonna hang out. We're gonna take a look at some of the art that you guys have been submitting over the course of the month. We're gonna go all the way from day 1 to day, I think it was 27, maybe it was 28. Maybe she got actually everything. And then we're also going to pull the grand prize winners for the XP Pen giveaway. So we've been doing this XP Pen giveaway all month. It's been going great. We've drawn a ton of winners so far. If folks have been in contact with Riv, he's been the one who's been, highlighting people who have won stuff, and a lot of the stuff so far has been kind of the little stuff that XP Pen helped us out with, but we have the big stuff happening today. This is I think it's like the $400 tablet. They were like,
Grand
this is the most. There's like, this is the most important prize. Make this the most important prize you give out. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna give it out on the anniversary live stream. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, before we start, can I give a shout out? We got to give a huge shout out to Riv, because
True.
this whole thing, Rain World Art Month, was Riv's project all along, and like the fact that we now have sponsors and we have like giveaways and we've got all this stuff is just insane, and it's all Riv. So shout out to Riv.
Yeah.
Huge round of applause.
Huge round of applause. Giant W's in the chat. Okay. Riv has been, listen, Riv has been killing it. Riv has been killing it. And also, everyone has been going pretty hard with Rain World Art Month. We have more submissions for Rain World Art Month this month than we did last year. And last year we, was right after Downpour came out. I was like, this is insane. This is going to be the peak, right? But no, it has only gotten bigger. It was like something by day 8, we had already outpaced, we had already kind of like outpaced day 15 or something of last year. So I'm tremendously, tremendously excited for everybody to see some of this art. And listen, buddy, Riv, I'm tremendously excited that, you get to hang out in the chat with us while we celebrate your massive accomplishment. Okay, one more thing. Man, the chat is moving pretty quickly. I am down to talk, to answer questions. If you guys want to ask us stuff, or you want us to, I don't know, vamp or vibe or meme or whatever it else is. But chat is moving a little bit quickly. If you guys highlight messages, it'll help me see it a little bit better. There should be a channel point like option thing for that. And then also I'm just gonna try and do my best to keep up with it, but there's a zillion of you guys, so
As it should be.
yeah. Why does Hunter not drop a karma flower? That's the first question.
We're getting in deep already.
Yeah, this is the deep lore. Listen, the Hunter's bad, okay? That's it. Hunter's a bad guy, all right?
It takes a certain level of karmic alignment to sort of translate the barrier between realities.
Okay.
Peasant Von Pleasant asks, James, is Dior trapped in the airframe mines? And the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
What if I told you that we have been playtesting airframe and it is a wild trip? Here's a little deep lore. We can't talk too much about this right now. Okay, this is Rain World. All right, not airframe, but remind me the next time I'm streaming or whatever, maybe like ping me in the Rain World Discord, and after the stream I can tell this story. I used a katana to do some truly heinous stuff in one of the playtests, and UR was like, well, it looks like we have to nerf the katana. I'll tell that story a little bit later.
I can't wait till we're doing airframe streams. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, anyways.
Which creature tastes the best? What? Who? What? Why would we ask that question? Enrique, do you think what creature do you think tastes the best? If you could eat any creature in all of Rain World, what would it be?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
We made them all look so tasty.
Yeah.
We made them all look so good.
What texture is like? I feel like it's gonna be like mochi.
What texture is a slug cat?
That's actually a good
Mochi?
answer.
Mochi, yeah. I like that a lot.
I feel like slugcat has to be the most delicious animal in all of Rain World, because everybody wants to eat slugcats,
Everyone else wants to eat it, yeah.
That's a very good point. It's a very good point. See, they're asking the hard-hitting questions here.
In that case, pretty gourmand.
Asking a question just says, I'd eat Moon's neurons. I did do that on stream the other day without even realizing it, because you guys asked me to. And then there were people in the chat that were like, "No, buddy, please stop." And I was like, "What?" And I was just, but I just kept eating them because I needed the food pips. And then Moon died, and I was like, "Oh God, why didn't you tell me?"
Would you commit war crimes if the chat asked you to? Come on, buddy.
That's why I started committing. Yeah, it's why I started when I was playing Artificer on the Rain World launch day stream. Okay, I chose Artificer because Artificer was always my favorite of the MSC Slugcats, and I just started killing scavs, and every time I killed scavs, the whole chat erupted, and they all said war crimes in like all caps. It became this huge thing. It was just me committing war crimes when we were playing, when we were playing Downpour. That was, man, it's wild to think that was a year ago. Did any of you try and speed run the game, or at least got curious on it? I did speed run the game. I don't know if Iced is in the chat, but my very good friend Iced, who kind of runs the Rain World speedrunning community, had a huge speedrunning event a couple of months ago, where they did a big, I think it was like a whole weekend where they had a bunch of different Rain World speedrunners, all who got together, and we were kind of doing like a 24-hour live stream, but like where we were handing off, and I actually got to kick it off, and it was like baby's first speed run because because it was Iced in voice with me as I was playing, trying to coach me through doing a speed run, and I did in fact complete the run, but it took like 2.5 hours, which is like way longer. I should put that run up on speedrun.com. I think
Honestly, that's not bad. That's pretty impressive. It would take me longer than that, that's for sure.
I got a couple of really useful Ice was talking about, he was like, because there's some like RNG stuff about like when you enter, I don't even remember what it is. It's like you enter, maybe it's like the wall has the orange lizard packs or something. He's like, the placement of the lizards matter a lot, and the lizards are moving around off screen, right? So it's kind of like RNG, where when you enter into the room, where are the lizards? Do they see you? Do they not? That kind of thing. And I was like, oh, that's like really cool, really useful. So anyway, listen, we'll probably do some more. We'll probably do some more speedrun activities in the not too distant future. James, do you have an answer for this one? What's your favorite fan cam?
Oh man, I think the first one. The first one was just such a big, like, I just loved that so much. Like, and shout out for Faye for putting those together. That was such a great concept. I know there's a certain group of fans that just like absolutely despise this, but this is one of my favorite marketing things that we've ever done for Rain World, and I can't wait to do more.
Yeah, I was a huge fan of the fan cams, and I thought that they were so fun. I asked Faye, I was like, do you think that this would be like cool? Do you think that this would be fun? And she was like, oh, I don't know, maybe we'll see, kind of thing. And we made that first one. I was immediately like, yes, actually, this is golden. We need to do 1 million of these.
Yes, we do.
Do train lizards exist canonically? Man, there's so many questions. I can't even keep up. This is a good question for Andrew. Did the gourmand meet the survivor and monk? What's your headcanon on that, Andrew?
Which one?
There was a question from Hello's Titan 64. Did the gourmand meet the survivor and the monk?
Ooh. Actually, yes. In my head they did. In my head they were all part of the same colony.
Lore. Okay, this is canon, you guys. This is not canon. Okay, well, I think we can take a look at the museum. I'm still going to keep up with chat, so you can feel free to keep asking questions. I'll catch just as many of them as I can. Oh, hey, what's up? Kelisita's in the chat. How you doing? Kelisita,
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Kelisita did the art for the why am I blanking on this? Is the vinyl, the record covers?
Yeah, the menu screens for the remix menu,
Also,
and just
yeah.
all around amazing art,
Hell yeah.
nonstop, 24/7.
Okay.
One of Lydia's top faves. One of my top faves.
All right, I am going to move us over to the Art Month. Look at this. Look at us. We got the Art Month anniversary. Everybody's still in chat, so you'll still be able to hear them, but
You won't be able to see us.
you won't be able to see us because we are in the thing. Can I just get a confirmation? You guys can't hear them, right?
Hello, hello, hello. Checkity check.
Okay. Yes.
I
Okay.
see
Yeah,
a yippee,
yeah.
a yes,
Perfect.
a yay. Awesome.
All right. So this is where we're starting on our big museum walkthrough. You guys, look how cool this museum is.
Oh my god.
This is another Faye masterpiece. Okay. Obviously, day one was Rivulet. We got a million pieces of Rivulet art. But I want to talk a little bit about some of this stuff. I think the Rivulet has such an iconic, because of the little kind of the gills. What do you call those gills, Andrew? What do you think?
Yeah,
Ruffles, obviously.
Yeah, the ruffles,
Ruffles.
the frills.
The ruffles.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's just such like an iconic like visual flair to like the Rivulet. That I just think a lot of people really connect to this one.
And the color scheme too. It's just the design is just fantastic.
Yeah, why can't I show me? Okay. This one up here, the rivulets in the pool. Are they playing with I guess this must be like a ball, like they're seals, like they're sea otters or something.
A ball. A ball.
Rarefaction
Buddy.
cell.
Buddy.
Am I dumb? Wait, what did I do?
No mind.
orb. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I wasn't thinking about it. I was thinking about
The rarefaction cell.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about
Buddy, are you not up on all 900,000 Rainworld lore points
no,
in all of
I
the
was
various
thinking,
timelines?
for some reason, I just like in my mind, I was thinking of like a zoo, like an aquarium. You know what I mean? I was thinking about like like sea lions or something. Yeah, exactly. And so I just wasn't even thinking. Oh man, this is gonna be really embarrassing for me later. I bet everybody's gonna clip this shit out of this.
Have you seen all those videos with the seals with like the really big watery eyes,
Yeah.
like on TikTok? And this is what I imagine Rivulet is. Like they poke the head out of the water and they've got those really massive, like
Yeah.
watery, soulful eyes.
Yeah, I think that this is something we can definitely see it, here in some of these other ones, right? Those the big, it's that glassy eye effect, right? Makes a huge difference. It feels like with sort of the rivulet, and also the wetness, right? Because it feels like they're always sleek,
Moist.
like moist in a way. Terrible word. I'm so sorry for saying that word in the chat.
Wet mouse.
Yeah.
I always like the interpretation that Rivulet's eyes get bigger when they're underwater.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard that before, but I actually really like that.
Well, that happens with the jetfish and a couple of the other aquatic creatures too, so that makes sense.
Wet mouse, wet rodent.
The classics. Ooh, this one, man. Well, I really love how when you hover over the art, it gives like all the information. Have you guys posted the link to this like in the chat? Or
I don't think it's Faye I think is in the chat. Faye, if you want to set this to be public, go for it. We were working on it yesterday to just like set it up, so I'm in like the back end, but I don't know if it's actually public for real, and folks can come in and hang out alongside us in their own little instances of the art museum.
Awesome.
Yeah, one of the big things that I have always thought was really important was making sure that we give folks proper credit in the museum. We pulled most of these from Discord, so a lot of people's Discord handles will be I guess just displayed on the art that's associated with them, because a couple of years ago I wrote a sort of manifesto about this, because I was talking with a bunch of fan artists for a completely different game. We talked about a bunch of fan artists, and they were talking about how fan artists lose credit quite a lot. Everybody loves fan art. Everybody likes to feature fan art, like game developers and stuff like that. But that it's actually pretty common for developers to be, to like use art without like the proper attribution. And so I wrote this kind of manifesto contract thing that was like, hey, this is our philosophy when it comes to fan art, and credit is huge. It is always, always really important to me that everybody kind of gets credit for the work that they do.
Absolutely.
In the fan art that we receive.
Well, and even more so, we've taken fan artists and brought them on as artists and developers. Like I don't feel like there's a whole lot of a barrier between development and fan art, like at the levels that our fan artists are at.
Yeah, that's definitely true. especially because what James B. Barrows is doing key art, right, for Rain World. The some of the most important art that we're putting together for our projects is coming from I guess at this point former fan artists, right?
Yeah, Annoying Flower, James Barrow, Helicita,
Yeah,
we got some talent. We
I
got some
got
talent.
Saren's posters.
Oh yeah,
Saren's
Saren's.
posters.
I got Saren's posters on my wall, framed.
Right.
We're as much of fans of your work as y'all are of ours. So that's sick. It's
also really sweet to be able to see all of, the different styles of everything. On I guess this piece by Axilium. Man, I am gonna butcher so many names today. I'm so sorry. You guys choose more normal names, okay, and I'll pronounce them correctly. It's almost like a cubist version of Rivulet, right next to something that's very kind of sort of surreal, right? This is from Bewildermark on Twitter.
Yeah, this one's gorgeous. I love this one.
Do you have a Enrique for all of our friends? Oh my, hey there, that's me. That is you. Yeah. Listen, you should feel good about this one, okay? Enrique, do you have a favorite slug cat? Have you adopted a slug cat as your own?
Yes, and it is probably the Artificer.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes. Nice. Listen, just the vibe. The Artificer has some pretty immaculate vibes. I actually my favorite detail about this piece is the I don't even what do we call these, the bubble fruit,
something like that.
Yeah, the little bubble fruit pods. We should make a like a Rain World farming.
That's adorable.
Rain World Stardew Valley. Okay, get on it.
Oh my god, no, we absolutely should. 100% yes. Write that down, buddy. We're gonna start on this call it.
Yes.
Artificer, that'd be great.
Artificer, yeah. That's a good one. We were talking in one of the publishing calls about what the best ship names for some of the slug cats are, and I chose Depth Charge for Rivulet Artificer because it's a bomb that's underwater.
Fish Sticks is still the best. In my personal opinion.
That's really good.
It's a really good one. Yeah, listen, not that we condone shipping slug cats, but the names are really good, all right?
It's not a slug cat one, but I also really like Traffic Light.
Traffic Light? What's that?
It's for two of the iterators, one of the green ones and one of the red and yellow ones.
Gotcha. I haven't read that. I haven't read that one yet.
I just want to say, somebody said that Artificer can't swim. That's the point. That's why it's like they want to be together but they can't. That's the tension. Okay, that's why it's such a good ship. Okay, Depth Charge. I'm making it happen. We're making it stick. It's like Romeo and Juliet,
Different worlds.
Yeah. This one honestly makes me a little bit sad. This is from Agucha on Twitter.
It's gorgeous.
It's the use of color. This is the sort of thing that I think is really fantastic when you have like the sort of washed out negative space to show sort of like desolation, but then the actual bright color of the slug cat, that makes like a really good contrast. I'm a big fan of it.
Absolutely. And what do we got? Do we have a garbage worm there in the background, or is that a?
I think that's one of the unlock tokens, probably.
Yeah. For
really.
Sandbox. I actually think that a lot of Rain World, in a way, is sort of like built on this kind of principle, right? That the slug cats are kind of bright not necessarily bright. They're like colorful so that they kind of stand out against like, you know, the background. If you think of some of those like iconic
That's a very conscious design choice. The only issue is that eventually you run out of colors. So towards the end it gets kind of messy. But yeah, that was initially a very intentional choice. You got the bright white slug cat against this like dark, like desaturated background. But I think we've gotten a little bit away from those principles, and that's okay. That's just a natural progression.
Yeah, you know, you have to find new stuff to do. I think.
What is this guy? Is this real? The plushy like a.
This has got to be real, right? This is from
What?
Forksy
Oh.
on Discord. There's no way this has got to be like a real photograph, right? Somebody tell me
I think
Forksy's
so.
in chat. It is real.
Unless this is like some insanely good render, which would be even funnier.
I
how's that?
listen. I wouldn't put against. Yeah.
So like, it's on vacation.
Yeah, it looks like it's on vacation. And is this monk just chilling?
This has got to be. Yeah, this has got to be Monk. This is submerged superstructure. I think was the prompt for this day.
Oh, that's even better. And is there a smaller monk on the like inflatable?
Oh my
donut?
god, I think you're right. Hold on. Can I get close enough? Hold on. I wish I could like jump or like yeah, because it looks like this looks like a lizard, right? And then this looks like a
What is that?
like another monk. And maybe it's a lantern mouse. No way, it's a lantern mouse. It'd have huger eyes.
Anyways, whatever it is, it's very, very intriguing.
That's incredible.
What a great photo.
They posed it and took a photo. Very cool.
Ooh, this one's great.
Mm-hmm.
I know that room.
Did you design that room?
I did not.
Oh yeah,
Can't
buddy.
design that room.
What's up?
Who did? Oh, I was gonna say. I think in the thumbnail view on the top left, there's a full screen button.
Oh,
you might
I'm
be
a
able to-
moron. Oh my god, you
Yeah.
guys, I'm so stupid. I could have been showing you these so much closer. Andrew's voice gave me PTSD. I honestly, I think some. I feel like submerged superstructure is a really good prompt because it kind of captures that like, you know, industrial place like kind of I feel like one of the core things about Rain World is this idea of like a sort of industrial machine that's been overtaken by nature, right?
Absolutely.
And
100%.
so yeah, submerged superstructure gets at that very
Oh, come on,
very very well.
This is the first, like, okay, so we've been seeing fan art from the base game for 6 years, right? And this is the first year we get to see new, like, fan art of new prompts, of new areas, of new everything.
That's true.
So I'm so stoked about this.
That is true. I actually didn't think about that. Riv, did you? Everybody, I want. Riv is the one who made the Rain World prompt list, and I'm wondering, did you do that on purpose? Tell us in the chat, buddy.
Well, of course, it's all these new materials.
Yeah, I made one change. I'll tell you guys this story later. I made one change to the prompt list where I wanted to swap around one prompt and another one just because I thought it would be fun. But I'll tell you about that later. Somebody ping me in the Discord. I'll tell this story. Did I do what on purpose? Did you choose downpour prompts on purpose?
Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow.
This is like the biggest combo I've ever seen of Wawa.
No, I could get the synth up and I could play the wah wah.
Oh my god, that's true.
Rivulet got blessed though because they basically got 2 days. They got Rivulet, and the day right afterwards was submerged superstructure.
Yeah. I definitely this seems to comport with submerged rivulet getting bigger eyes.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I really appreciate that anybody who comes into the stream right at this moment will just see all Wawas in the chat and just have no idea what's going on. To be like, oh, Rain World,
You guys-
look at all these people. Oh, would you look at this?
Did you guys hear the Wawa synth? Give me a second. Sorry, I immediately shut the program down accidentally. Can you hear the Wawa?
I wasn't able to. Maybe I can.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
There we go. Wawa synth is up and operational.
You guys are getting the live treatment, okay, of the
Live
amazing
was.
Wawa synth.
Okay, enough Wawas. I just had it right here. I had the Wawa synth up and ready to go. Oh man, I love this. So this is still from Submerged Superstructure. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we're still pulling from Submerged Superstructure. I'm a big fan of. You know what this reminds me of? It's like what's his name? Gendy Tarkovsky, the Samurai Jack guy.
oh, yeah.
Press the full
It's that
screen
big
button.
red. Honestly, everything about Submerged Superstructure is amazing. Like the concept of it, where it is in the narrative, the visuals of it, like what it implies. This is just a killer prompt. Everyone did like a great job on
Oh
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
what do you think it implies? let's make some implications about the lore, okay, you guys?
No, it's all there. It's all there.
Yeah.
They know. They know.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
think
love
so.
this one too.
Oh, yeah, the heart.
This is from our good friend James B. Barrows.
Yeah, Submerged Superstructure is probably one of my favorite regions of the ones that Downpour added. It's got like a really cool vibe.
And also just having it mirror the weightlessness of Apple's superstructure with the sort of semi-weightlessness of liquid. It's just, the parallels are just
Yeah.
fantastic all across the board. Could not be happier.
Man, this like whole wall is more Submerged Superstructure. There's so many options here.
Ooh, look at that. Looks amazing. Sad Nicole. We're very happy with this piece of art.
Okay, this
here we
one
go.
is Chimney Canopy. I'm a big fan of the I know that this is the lizard claw, but it looks like it's like a xenomorph from Aliens. Like it's the lizard's
Oh, coming out of their
tongue.
mouth.
Yeah.
It's pretty surprising we don't have like a mouth within a mouth in Rain World. That seems very Rain World coded.
That is very Rain World coded. Listen, we'll take notes, okay? For the Rain World Stardew Valley crossover that we're definitely for real doing, okay, and is not a bit. We'll add a xenomorph lizard that has a mouth within the mouth.
I love when in the art you can tell what the original room they were depicting is.
Oh, absolutely.
I know exactly which room this is.
I feel like Chimney Canopy people are really like some people hate Chimney Canopy and some people love. You're either a hater or a lover with Chimney Canopy. Personally, I love it. It's just
That was like,
iconic.
yeah, that was like drainage for me. The very first time I played Rain World before we even like signed it or anything, I played Rain World on stream. This was like 2021 or something, and everybody told me to go to drainage. They thought I was gonna hate drainage. They were like, everybody go to drainage, and there were all these people who said to go the other way. I guess that's up to, what is it, industrial? But so I went into drainage and I completed drainage in like half an hour, like 45 minutes or whatever. And they were like, oh, I thought you were gonna die way more. And I was like, okay, I guess.
You flexed on him.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a good gamer. Okay.
I was gonna say no skill issue there.
Yeah. Pretty pog champion. Oh, this is Panseer.
Ooh, Pansier
Ooh,
Doodles.
nice.
Shout out.
I'm a big listen, Panseer. If you're in the chat, I'm a big fan of your Twitter account. Okay, I like a lot of your posts. All right.
That's gorgeous.
I think that there's a lot of it's funny because the vulture mask is such an iconic image, you know, that there's just like a lot of power that comes just from depicting a vulture kind of in like anywhere in art, you know. It has that, I don't know, it just has this kind of perfect symmetry and I don't know, everything else to it.
And you can wear it.
That's true.
It's a fashion accessory.
I threw it away. I killed a vulture in in fact, in that first game that I went to drainage, we must have gone to garbage waste, right? Or somewhere else. Are there vultures in garbage waste? No way. It's underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we went to some place with vultures and I killed a vulture. It took forever. But I took the mask, but I didn't know what it did, so I threw it away. And they were all like, "Get the mask." But I threw it down a I guess like a hole or something. I was like, "I'm not going to get that."
I think we get a 5 Pebbles Catboy skin as a cosmetic add-on. We should just make a onesie.
That's a good
Oh my
idea.
God.
Listen, Sanchi, I saw Team Sanchi was in the chat. Get on it. All right, we're gonna make the Catboy Pebbles onesie.
Ooh, this is amazing though. Mask versus mask. Like, who's the real hunter? Who's
Yeah.
the alpha here? Oh my god. Sorry, Chad. We're just walking into the chaos in the chat.
we're fanning the flames with our memes. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, I love this.
Yeah, me too.
Ooh.
This actually reminds me a lot of
This
this is
color's
like
nice.
a very sort of Los Angeles shot. Because in Los Angeles, the sun sets over the ocean, right? You get that golden hour kind of effect. This is beautiful.
I know exactly where this is.
Yeah, I have died in this room so many goddamn times. It is. And then there was a while where, for one of our videos, actually, I specifically wanted to shoot in this room. I think it was, I think I was having Riv write custom mods because I think I wanted a picture. I think man, this was like a year ago. So I don't super remember the details, but I wanted a vulture fighting a red centipede or something like that. And so I had Riv write a custom mod to make them both spawn in this room so that we could just go to the room with like dev tools or whatever, and they would just immediately be fighting right in front of us, kind of thing.
That's necessary.
That's
Like,
yeah.
trying to capture video in Rain World is just just madness, because it's like trying to film your like room full of cats doing like one specific thing. Like, you have to cheat. It's the only way to do it is you have to cheat.
That's the joys of emergent gameplay.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Ooh, that's really cool.
Ooh,
Two
it's very
cakes in a
stylized.
cup.
Yeah, I love it. Hyper stylized. Great colors though.
Mm.
This one below it is insane.
I really like the parallax
God.
on. You know, it's like a Dutch in film. I would call that a Dutch angle, right? Where you're off kilter a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can have a Dutch angle in fan art.
Look at the framing, sure. Shout out the Odd Hawk, another OG. Their art's been fantastic.
Oh, this is like
really?
almost a these are like two almost like companion pieces. So this one is Norse 7 and 3, right? Has Spearmaster
Vulture.
and the Vulture. And then the other one was Hunter and the Vulture, right? Or maybe it was
Spear
Artificer.
Showdown.
It's kind of wild that they both have this like great framing of sort of the Vulture coming in from the top left and then this like kind of hiding in the girders. I always think about like these girders as very like iconic, where you're hiding from the vultures coming down.
Absolutely. I want to say great depiction of the feather plants on that one too. I don't know, it's just the detail of that's fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I also
I-
really like the
It was
spear
really sticking out
itself.
to me because I had to re-render the entire region when UR said like, hey, we should have this new plant. I basically had to re-render the entire region to add this one plant. It was
Crazy.
great times. So I'll always remember those feather plants. All right, sorry, buddy. We can move on. I had to have my anecdote. So fire spears. This is a
Ooh.
new prompt.
Yeah, this is another prompt. I think we had fire spheres and then fire bombs the day after.
That was kind of a funny one. People were like
Yeah.
putting it together, just like combining them.
Here's an interesting question for the chat. I just want to catch it real quickly. Will there be God, how do I pause? It keeps scrolling up and I keep losing the question. Will there be more official albums that have some music tracks that aren't in any current albums? Garbage City Shuffle, The Wet Moist, Old Growth, Ferris Forest. To my understanding, I thought we had published everything, but is there stuff that we're missing? Is there sort of like a an extra piece of the soundtrack that we haven't put up yet?
You know, it's tricky. I mean, there's a few odd tracks that aren't on anything. I mean, I probably should just like put them all. I have like kind of an album which is like the Alphas, Gems, and Junk, which kind of I just threw everything in there that was lying around. The only problem is I would have to find them, and that is tricky. So we'll
Yeah.
see if they pop up and they pop up in a way where it makes sense. Then definitely I'll just add them in to the download, and you guys can download them for free.
Okay.
But
From Downpour, I think we have some too.
yeah,
That
there's.
might
I
be
think there's a
something to look into.
ton from Downpour because I actually think there's a bunch of the music. Well, yeah, we'll figure it out. It's a
Okay.
lot of music. It's a lot of
We
tracks.
did
and
that
it's-
whole we did that music stream with the soundtrack stuff where we got, man, who was it? Was it Fox? We got a couple of people in the chat. We also put the I wanted to make sure that we got those tracks from the trailers in there. Overskog from Intikis, is one of my favorite. It's on one of my most played playlists, just because I think I think of it as such an iconic kind of, I don't know, video game music track.
It really set the tone. Absolutely.
Yeah. Intikis mentioned, yeah. Listen. I love Intikis. We're good buddies. I was a big fan of the teasers that he was able to make for Downpour.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Give me that.
You got some like echo symbolism mixed in.
We got some
Yeah.
Void vibes. We got some Echo vibes. Karma 10 vibes. Saint was brilliant. What a brilliant campaign.
Salsa Face really captured that one.
Also, I think the sort of the great balance of the character, like Saint themselves being kind of goofy looking with the tongue, and also having these like wild philosophical implications for the entire thing. That's perfect. I just love that.
Yeah.
Saint is my comfort character. That's kind of cursed a little bit.
Which one? This one or this one?
Listen, this
No
loser was
comment.
just minding its own business. Okay, just hanging out. And then fire spear. This is actually pretty interesting because I feel like whenever I see Saint, they always have the essentially closed eyes, right? But to have the big white, open eyes is not something that's very common in fan art.
This is when they become the Avatar.
Yeah. Everybody likes Saint in the cute, my tongue is lolling out phase. Nobody likes the Saint in Avatar form, right? Okay, let's
These
keep going.
inspirations. Oh.
Ooh, wow.
Oh man,
Yay.
this one is crazy from Wild
Oh my
Sled Cat.
god.
Oh, this
Look
is,
at this.
it doesn't
Well,
actually.
this
pull
is
through
brilliant.
anything.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
I think
they
did.
it's
Stretched it out
stretched in
here.
a weird way, but it
Yeah.
works correctly up top here, so this is perfect.
The aspect ratio doesn't work in the preview. That's unfortunate
Yeah.
because that's stunning and like, yeah. Who
I
was
think they
that?
did. I think they did several ones like this, and I always think that's really cool when people do like a consistent theme across all of their art month.
Yeah, Wild Slugcat was the name, which I'm very
Wow.
excited about.
Shout out. I want to get that as like oh yeah, someone said a tapestry. That's exactly what I want that
Yeah.
as.
Tapestry,
that's
yeah.
what it looks like.
Unbelievable.
It also looks like the jars from God of War,
Oh,
like the
true.
ancient
Oh,
Greek
right.
jars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow.
That's actually a great. That is actually the coolest. Imagine putting something like that on one of those. I don't know, Greek like. They're called like a thing. They have like a name that I can't remember off the top of my head.
It's probably in Greek.
It probably is. I feel like I learned about this in like history class in like the 8th grade. Yeah, the Grecian like burial urns. The urns is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are awesome. And what was the prompt for this? This is for Fire Spear?
Yeah, this is all for Fire Spears. This was also for Fire Spears. It's got to be, right? Yes.
I mean, this is cute as heck. Yay. This is the fire. This is the fire
Right.
bug. Oh, egg. Gotcha. Fire egg. Egg. What on earth is that fire bug doing?
getting revenge, maybe.
Murder.
Let me back up. Let's take a look.
Gee.
Ooh.
Oh, I see. So we moved on to fire eggs. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, this was probably. I feel like this was probably a tricky prompt. Because you're like, okay, it's a orange sphere, or
It's
yeah.
It's hard to tell in game like exactly what they look like too. They're like very
Yeah.
abstract looking. Again,
this is
the
crazy.
nebulous
This took me a
blob.
second to really figure out what it was, but it's Moon looking at. Ah, okay, all right. This one I like really like. Good job, Saint
I
Worm.
really
think
like this depiction of Moon with the cracks. I think that's really cool. It's like,
Yeah.
did you guys play Baldur's Gate 3?
I have.
Listen, it's a game of the year. Okay, it's a pretty good game. No, I'm just kidding. There's a character in Baldur's Gate 3 who is like, essentially kind of like a living statue, and she has these sort of cracks on her face that have been sort of like filigreed with like gold almost. And it's just it's a really neat look that I'm a big fan of. So it
Nice.
works really well with Moon, I think.
Hmm.
I also
Looks
feel like
great.
there's something to sort of the swirl of like the egg, like it is, that it like contains the fire, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Bringing a fire egg to Moon is also an interesting challenge because usually you only find the fire eggs in Rubicon, and usually you can't take things out of Rubicon.
True.
But there is a way.
I hadn't considered that actually.
There is a way,
Very
but it's a
interesting.
secret. We're not telling you, okay?
Yes.
Andrew has revealed there is a way. You got to figure it out, okay?
Speaking of secrets, load this one up. I mean, this is the
Ooh.
secret.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay! Enoch.
I have never successfully tamed a lizard. I want you guys to know. Riv did it effortlessly in front of me once when we were. I was asking him to get some footage, and he was like, "Do you want me to tame this lizard?" And I was like, "Can you do that?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he just like did it instantly, and I was like, "God, what the hell?"
Where is the infan cam? We should do that.
This is a game.
That is a good idea. I think my favorite thing about this is actually the blue on the left side and the red. It's almost like bisexual lighting. You guys know what that is? It's on the right side.
That's true.
I think it's the chroma key, but yeah, absolutely. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the friend. Oh, this is all right. Got you. I was kind of wondering how that was a fire egg, but
No, it
no.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, this is more by
taming, right?
this is more by Saint Worm.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like an album cover.
Yeah,
it actually
does.
That's true.
Like
I don't
a
think I've
progressive
ever
rock
seen.
band.
I don't think I've ever seen a lizard smile. I don't think anybody's ever showed me.
Oh, very nice.
That's
This definitely
adorable.
has the this is toothless vibes, right?
Oh yeah, from God, what is it?
How to Train Your
How to Train
Yeah.
Your Dragon. Hell yeah. Oh, can I close that door? Hell yes, I can. Let's go.
Oh, we've got doors in here.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, special door. Oh, this is an interesting. I
SRS.
guess.
Oh,
Shout out.
So cute.
that's cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
I really like this concept of the tail too,
Mhm,
where
with,
it's
like,
like the
the-
top side has the spines, but the bottom side doesn't.
Yeah.
Kind of makes them look like a squirrel or something like that.
Yeah. So who's here with us today? Just to answer this really quickly, it's me, Buddy. I'm the head of marketing for Acupara. We have James and Lydia. We have Enrique, who is the producer, and Andrew FM. So that's a quick overview of the cast of characters for today's live stream.
If you know who those people are, that's who's on the stream.
Yeah, listen, you could go to the beginning of the stream, okay, where we did a big proper introduction.
Okay, people are asking where is Yoar, and we were talking about this before, but he's locked in a basement coding, and he's not coming out until Airframe Ultra's show. Actually, real talk, I have to interject this. So he was with us in Miami for a while, doing some testing and visiting and stuff like that. And then he got home. He flew back home to Sweden, and he said it's the same temperature as when he left, which was like 8 months ago. So he went from Miami to like having to build a fire with like firewood from his like
That's
chopping
real.
down a tree. Anyways,
That's
That's
pretty.
my
That's
URL,
pretty
though.
iconic. Hashtag free UR.
delicious.
That's a
Ooh,
very
what are we
cute,
making
that's a very
here?
cute gourmand.
Yeah, I gotta think because we have the orange sort of paste. I don't even know what you would call this. Whatever. It's that
Slime
food-
molds
Slime
Yeah, the
molds.
slime mold that
And
you
the
use,
mushrooms.
and some mushrooms.
and a newt. What does that make? Andrew, what does that make?
Tell us,
Are
Andrew.
we receiving a hidden
I-
message here?
I don't actually remember.
Oh my
Okay, fair enough.
god.
I should know this.
Shout out Calmer Vibes is in the chat. This is a great one.
Yeah.
This
cute
one,
gore.
this is very me vibes. I would retweet this. Okay.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, a
This is
red
absolutely
lizard
amazing.
ridden by Artificer. I really love the big sort of stream, cloth coming off of that spear. That's a really unique effect that I think fan art really captures.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and just all of the
artificers
like,
going to war.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is the most like dangerous duo in the game right here, pretty much.
True. Yeah.
And who's this by? This is by Clown Vomited on Discord. Well, shout out Clown Vomited.
I think this might be the first piece. Have we seen like true pixel art yet? This might be the first piece
No,
of
I
like
think so.
pixel
It's
art.
good.
I feel like this is a reference that I'm not getting. Is this a reference to another
Who
game?
is that? Yeah, I mean, it is. It's not
Isaac. This makes sense.
Is it?
Binding
Yeah,
of
okay.
Isaac. Yeah.
Got you. Talk about opposite personalities.
Yeah, for real. And also in
So,
Minecraft, these are Minecraft
yeah.
doors. This is a Minecraft chest.
Got you. Yeah. So it's like every crafter's cabin.
Listen, when in the Rain World farming sim, okay, the Gourmand will have a crafter's cabin.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Ooh, can we do this one on the? Oh my god, we have to do the one on the top and the one on the bottom.
Okay, for sure.
This is more Odd Hawk. All right,
Oh my
shout out
God.
Odd Hawk. This is great. Look
Yeah.
at this.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody depict a mean gourmand, Angie gourmand. Okay.
Oh.
He's just hangry and he needs to
This is
be
a
left
bad
alone.
ending.
Yeah,
He's
this is I think
hangry.
Hangry, I need to cook this.
It's like when someone else is in the kitchen with you, and everybody just rages.
Yeah. Oh my god, that sounds like my partner.
It sounds like everybody's partner.
Whenever I go into the kitchen, because I'll smell stuff. I'll smell like I don't know, like onions or something, and I'll go into the kitchen and be like, "Well, what you making?" And they'll be like, "Food."
Yeah, this is the face.
I know this crafting recipe. This one creates a
This is
singularity
the
bomb.
singularity bomb. Yeah, this is. It's like
Pog. dog.
Did you call me? You called me fat? And then this one below. This is just so good.
April's the worst month. Listen,
Is
yeah,
it?
that's true.
Oh,
April
it's
is the worst
almost
month
April.
because
It's
it's
coming
not
up.
March.
This is great though.
That's me. That's me. Hey, what's up? Yeah, this is yours. I'm a big fan.
Like,
And you did a
the
great job.
texture.
This is fantastic. Love the texture. Love the angle. I love Gourmand just kind of chilling in the corner. Like it really has a ragdoll effect kind of look to it.
Sorry, Andrew, you were gonna say something, bud?
No, I was just saying, I like the textured brushes on this one. Looks very nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of. It reminds me of this is like, I don't know, old school film stuff, like The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, German Expressionism, right? You know, these
Yeah.
big, bold sort of lines and brush strokes, right?
Ooh, this is a good question. Actually, I don't know. James, a while ago you said that there's still some secrets we haven't discovered yet in vanilla. Does that still hold true today? I'm not sure because I haven't really been we've been busy and I haven't really been following up on everybody's discoveries. I would say probably at this point people have got the stuff. But it's possible there's still a couple odds and ends. There's things that I think people would be sort of talking about more, or I would see more of it if it was known. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll just say I tentative yes.
It's interesting because there was a secret discovered recently in expedition mode, and I didn't actually know that secret existed.
Wow. What was the secret? Do you know? Do you remember?
It had to do with in the expedition manual there were a bunch of little screenshots that showed like different locations in the game, and if you went to each of those locations, you would unlock a secret.
Oh, very cool. Very
But
clever.
it's interesting because there's so many different people who worked on Rain World, so you never know. There might be someone that snuck something in that
Yeah, that's true. Because
we don't know
I
about.
want to say Garax, but it's not Garax. Garax was Jolly Co-op, right? Who am I thinking of? As the expedition.
Yeah, Garrix was Jolly Cool.
Yeah, who was it for?
Expedition is Lee Moria.
Lee Moria. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, I've been on call. We hung out in a call because I also played some expedition mode in a development stream last year. That's really clever. That's very cool.
Andrew, you did so much of that to me. Like like come on. There's so many things that I like, I spent as much time with as I possibly could. I couldn't have I didn't know about I didn't know about the dating simulator. I didn't know about,
Oh yeah, the dating
like,
simulator.
people were discovering this stuff and I'm like, oh god. Oh no. This is a great pick.
This is very iconic. This is like core Saint kind of I don't know.
Yeah.
Sort of vibes.
Ooh, that's very nice.
The nose is really interesting. There's a lot of ambiguity that I feel like people have as whether or not the nose is a nose or a mouth, right? In some pieces of art it'll be a mouth, in some pieces it'll be sort of a nose. But this is a very like
definitely not a mouth. I'm comfortable with some ambiguities, but I'm not comfortable with it being a mouth. Just like a little
yeah. Listen, tell that to the fan artists, okay? Because there's so many of them who draw it as the mouth, right?
I love all fan artists except for the ones who draw that as a mouse.
That's pretty funny. You heard it here. Clip it, okay, chat.
I love this one. Saint looks like a Care Bear. This one is adorable.
It's so cute. No, and shout out to Sad Nicole again.
Mm-hmm.
Sad Nicole making us happy yet again.
Very, very fluffy Saint vibes.
Oh man.
Oh my god, this one's kind of.
Oh god, okay. I don't want to talk about this one really.
Spoilers, okay, chat. Listen, if you want to understand more about that one, play the Saint campaign, okay?
I mean, this is great. This is like the Blizzard.
Yeah, I wonder, is Blightstone in the chat? Blightstone Aerith? Because I'm interested about the pixels, right? Was this hand pixel by pixel kind of thing?
It looks like at that scale it probably was.
Yeah, it has to be. That's really because there's so much detail in sort of the shading when it comes to the, maybe you'd call it, I don't know, like hatching kind of thing.
Saint's enjoying the wind hitting his face.
This one
No,
was my favorite one
Oh my
when
God.
Faye showed me the museum. I was like, I don't know who did Sexy Saint, but this person is my new favorite fluff cat.
Oh my god.
You know, it's funny. I made a reference to Seinfeld. You know, like the George
Yeah.
pose from Seinfeld, and
Yeah,
and nobody got it. Well, we were all at PAX. Okay, Faye and Xavier and Harry. Nobody understood that reference.
Get old.
Yeah, for real.
I'm old, I get it.
Draw me like one of your void worms. Okay, that's actually pretty funny. That's a pretty good joke.
Comedy aside, it's a great pick too. Ooh, I love this. I love this so much.
Yeah, this is another one by Wild
Nice.
Slugcat, who did that big tapestry on the other side of the room.
Unbelievable. I love when you have this. This is a kind of combined perspective where you have a sort of a vanishing point on one side of it that kind of like changes as you move along, and it kind of, it's kind of a fisheye effect. It's such a great style.
Yeah, this reminds me of architectural drawings are a lot like this, right? Where they'll have the two, vanishing points on the far sides of the screen.
It's cool. And great choice of colors too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that for sure.
Ooh.
It's like a propaganda poster.
Look at
True.
this. Yeah. I love that. By Anarchy.
Yeah.
Anarchy.
Oh, it's cute. It's day 8. It actually sort of says the saint, but in almost like karma, like the
Yeah, I can see it.
glyphs. That's clever.
False brain world language.
Big brain right here. Okay. Okay. Now I think we have through the door and on the inside. Oh boy. We're obviously going to fill out the rest of this.
Fancy.
There it is. Oh, come on. Close the door.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, how many pieces do we have in here already? Like, how many days are we into it? Like,
God, yeah, I actually have no
5?
idea.
6.
Yeah, we're gonna finish out the month and try and put just as many things, and then because we can go to the museum from last year, like that's just up, it's published. You can go to the 2023 museum. We're gonna have the 2024 museum, and we're gonna publish that in a couple of days. So be on the lookout. Be excited. Okay.
Someone is asking, are art submissions closed? And
No,
no, there's still a couple of days.
There's still a couple of days. There's there's obviously today. I don't remember what the prompt is. Tomorrow, I don't remember what the prompt is. So there's 4 more days that are each going to have their own, prompts.
But I think you're kind of cutting in and out. I'm not hearing your audio.
Oh, I'm
is
sorry.
Anybody else getting that, or is it just me?
It might be. I'm gonna quickly. I have this thing with noise suppression on like Discord. My hope is that in the stream you guys have been getting me this whole time, right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, seems like it. Okay, good. Anyways, pardon my distraction. Let's get into the filtration system. Oh, creepy.
Yeah, this is a little brutal.
Poor Hunter. Great piece though. I love the glow.
Inticus, thanks, buddy. Buddy stream mic is good. I'm glad to hear it. Welcome to the chat. This has very like Matrix vibes. I don't necessarily like think of it in those sorts of terms, but just the art itself has this sort of like, those underground tunnels or whatever in the Matrix.
Ooh, we got some lions, wizards.
Yeah. This is the typical filtration system experience.
Who tuned into the co-op stream will remember our issues with the sort of the mole lizards. But
Full
listen,
of dread.
This is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite regions. It was one of my favorite regions to make. Why?
it's very maze-like, I think, which is really nice. And there's a lot of like juking you can do, which is very fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of playing around with creating sounds to distract things, which I think is a really cool mechanic that
Yeah,
Rainbow
the
has.
first time I I don't even remember, maybe I threw like a rock or something. I threw a rock
it's
behind me
cool.
and then I hid in a tunnel above me and watched the lizard or it move from it just kind of like pass right by you because you're standing perfectly still, you're not making any sound. It's like that's really fun. That's a really like great interaction.
As a
I
terrifying
Sad
lizard.
Nicole for this piece again. This is
Sad Nicole
like,
is just racking them up, yeah.
like a xenomorph aesthetic, and it's like a first-person horror game.
Yeah, because
Like,
it's like a POV shot. That's the slug
Yeah.
cat arm, right? It's got to be throwing maybe a spear or a rock or something.
Oh man, lizards are really my favorite creature in all of Rain World.
Oh, hey,
mole
that's
lizard?
a pretty good segue to the fact that the lizards have been restocked. Have we talked about this? The
Oh,
yeah, Sanchi, who were in the chat earlier today. I don't know if they're still around. Sanchi has restocked, okay, all of the Rain World merch on the Sanchi store. So that includes the lizards, the glow in the dark lizards, which I need to go get one. Nobody, hey, listen, you guys got to leave a blue lizard for me, okay? Because I tried to get them last time and they were all sold out. All right. The hoodies, the shirts, the posters, the slug pups. There's just a million. Everything got restocked. So today's the day. Somebody post a link in the chat. Okay, Riv, Faye, post a link in the chat.
They've got a really nice graphic for it too. It'll probably be posted on Twitter, I guess.
Yeah, I
There we
think
go.
it's there we go. Hell yeah, Team Sanchi. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I know everybody has been looking. It's funny because people on my team, right, who work on the game, like Luis, who did the trailers, right? We have the that Edward Gorey, the dead Slugcats trailer, right? Think that was Luis. Has missed twice now, I think. The Rain World hoodie. So listen, third time's the charm, okay, buddy. He's gonna be streaming right after this.
No, and I have to say, like, the fans get the merch before we do. Like,
Yeah.
even
Oh,
me-
they should. Come on.
Yeah, no, they absolutely should. But like, we just got like I just got Survivor plush, and I just got like a green lizard. Like, everybody on Twitter clowns on me because they're like, "Look at all this Rain World stuff you got." And I'm like, I want one.
I really love wearing the Rain World hoodie because anytime anybody, this has happened to me a couple of times actually at this point, where people will say, "Oh my God, Rain World, I love that game," and I'll be like, I worked on it, right? Like I did all the trailers or whatever, and they always freak out. Or one guy even recognized me from the Slugcat showcase. This was last year at PAX. I was like, oh yeah, like I worked on it, and he asked me my name, and I said I was Buddy. He was like, oh, but Buddy from the from the video from the showcase, and I was like, yeah, that's me.
This is like smiling with sort of like saucy eyes. I don't know.
like it knows something.
Is this a nose mouth discussion again?
Yeah, because this is what I'm talking about, right? They draw it like a mouth, right? I'm telling you, Curse fan artist. This is a pretty good one. Wormgrass actually was maybe my like secret favorite prompt this year when I was looking at art from you guys. I was really impressed. There's a lot of really fun stuff happening with Wormgrass because I think it's the kind of prompt that you can do a lot of interesting stuff with. And then I'll see a piece of art and I'll be like, oh, that's clever. Oh, like that's clever, right? Like that. I'm a big fan of. Like this piece here. This is Ven Proto. It's a very clever depiction of Wormgrass.
Is anyone watching Physical Beck on Netflix right now?
Physical Beck. I haven't heard of it actually.
No.
Physical 100. I don't know. Never mind. There was a challenge where people had to like hold on to a pole, and everyone was like pulling them off, and it just reminds me of
Oh,
that.
I see.
The feeling of getting pulled in and smothered by wormgrass is
Oh my god.
probably one of the most gruesome things in my head for Rain World, for such a straightforward, right? You know, it's kind of like how the drowning feels really visceral in Rain World compared to some other stuff because of the kind of I don't know, it's like the blinking light and like the sort of convulsions or whatever. It's just like
Yeah.
it's very visceral.
And I hate how it's delayed. Because there's a lot of times you'll get caught by wormgrass, and like you're dead. You're not getting out of it, but you're just sitting there just waiting for the inevitable.
It reminds me, in LA they have the La Brea tar pits, right? And
Yeah.
I don't know who made this decision, okay, but there's like a statue. It's sort of like a diorama, right, of a mammoth that is in the tar, and the little mammoth calf baby is reaching out to its mammoth mom to try and pull her out of the tar. And then the little placard says, yeah, that mom, like, there's no way, once you're in the tar you're just dead, so that mom died and that baby also died or whatever. And I was just like,
That's terrible.
yeah, like kids from all over Los Angeles are going to the La Brea tar pits to like learn about dinosaurs, and the first thing they see is like just the most brutal diorama.
That must have been made in like the late 80s, early 90s, because I feel like all of the like, if you watch like the Never-Ending Story, or if you watch like
Oh, yeah, the quicksand.
it was all just, everything was just like, we're gonna traumatize you with the most like saddest thing possible.
Yeah.
This is cool.
I'm a big fan of it's very you know what? It's like I would draw it. Do you guys remember my stream last year? My I did a stream on the day that it was for Artificer. And I made a bunch of MS Paint drawings. This reminds me of that.
It's got good composition though, and good colors.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like this one so much because I love how it pokes out around the bottom of the frame, you know. That's a huge fan. Also, by the way, just to call it out, here's another nose mouth. I'm telling you, they're all over the place.
I like that. I like that depiction of the deer's antlers.
Yeah, that is actually also very cool. Honestly, I also just like love this like slug cat worried face. I almost want to like Riv. This is not an order, okay? But if you wanted to turn this into an emoji on the Rain World Discord, I wouldn't be mad about it. All right.
Shout out Sleepy Spiral. And all right, we got to do this. The sunset one. Oh yeah, I'm done with this. This looks good. These are the happy limbs that aren't affected by the worm grass.
Yeah.
Yep. Out in this comfy, squishy bed of worm grasses.
This is the one that I saw that I was like,
yeah, this is stunning.
I think there's something about the reindeer because like they're just bros, you know. There's no they don't hate you. They just want to hang out and have fun.
We wanted to give it like the sort of strange, majestic beast vibes.
Yeah.
Where you can
Majestic.
Kind of see them. They're sort of soulful in their eye, but distant from you.
That's actually a really great. Yeah, that's a great word for it. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like the opening of Jurassic Park where, whatever that guy is, he sees the Brachiosaurus for the first time. That's like the first time I saw a reindeer. It was like that.
If only the coding was slightly better. If only.
Here's another Wawa. Yeah. Also, reindeer with 1, 2, 3, 4 elbows. I'm a big fan of that. I never should have opened this one. I've destroyed the chat. Oh, hey, welcome. Yeah, Blue Eye 752. I see you in the chat. Listen, yeah, here you go.
There it is.
There it is.
Wow. Pause for Wawa. Oh heck yeah! This is the way. This is calling an Uber right here.
Yeah. Love that you can do this. Is sick.
It's just the perfect organism.
Okay, I think that we've come to the end of the museum so far. So like I said, folks, we're gonna be filling the rest of this, and in a couple of days, you know, after the end of March, after the end of the month, it'll be all ready to go. We'll do a big post. You guys can see everything. But here's a little, here's a little behind the scenes. So
Shout out
yeah.
Faye again. Shout out Faye for hard work.
Shout out
Yeah.
Faye for hard work.
This is a lot. Can you Riv was saying that there's already something like 5,000 submissions, or there was at like the last call or something like that. So the fact that we have people sorting through all of these to like put up, it's a lot of work. It's awesome. It's a lot of work from you guys. It's a lot of work from our guys, but it's amazing.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I do just want to correct myself. I said something wrong. Team Sanchi has said aiming to restock the DLC pups and iterators next month. I think I said that the slug pups were restocked. They are not, unfortunately. But all that other stuff that I said was like the shirts and the hoodies and the posters and all that other stuff. So yeah.
Oops. I thought that I had that with you, buddy. I thought it was restocking today too.
I saw the
live.
huge. We just have so much merch, I guess, for Rain World, right? Will you do the anniversary art soon? The anniversary.
So today's anniversary
Yeah,
props,
today
right?
is anniversary, right? Is for the thing.
Yeah.
Kello, see, to 4 more days, but the way I'm doing the anniversary art, it's more like 9. Hell yeah. Listen. The
Nice.
announcement, we'll get to the end. That'll be a little bit towards the end. The vanilla slug pups are restocked, but not the downpour slug pups. Okay, very cool. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the night cat slug pup, the monk hunter survivor. Okay.
Cool. What they said. Tune in to us for the official announcements of reading the chat.
Okay. I do want to take a minute because I have some stuff here for XP Pen. So I did promise, excuse me, I did promise that we would do a little XP Pen. Hold on, let me get back to the main thing. Here we go. Boom. I did promise that we would do the XP Pen giveaway today. So this is going to be for the big grand prize. The XP Pen has been a really awesome partner. They are really into kind of the art side of, like the Rain World community, and we were really, really happy that they were able to, kind of sponsor, in a certain sense, the giveaway for the event. We've been giving away XP Pen stuff every week until basically this week, but today we're doing the big grand prize, the big kahuna, okay, for the XP Pen. So for the oh my god, wait, am I reading this right? Now I need to like go chat with Riv to make sure that I'm like reading what he gave me correctly. So we're going to be giving away, I think it's called the 22 artist. Is this the Artist 22 Plus? Is this the big tablet that they've made? We're going to be giving that away to somebody who has put in art every day up until today. So basically, the cameras are all blacked out.
Yeah, let's get that sorted.
Hold on one second.
And
I see the cameras on my stream. Am I crazy? Did we get it?
they
fixed?
seem back now. They
There
just
we go.
returned. This
Okay.
morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
good
see.
now.
Man, do I really have to? It looks like I have to like focus on the window in order for it not to, the cameras not to black out. Okay. That's fine. I will try and keep it good. Let me see.
Oh yeah, we've got an orange lizard plush sighting.
Okay, I need just a second to confirm with Riv about the giveaway. So listen, we can take some questions from the chat. Maybe we can vamp a little. What questions do you guys have for Enrique? Enrique, I feel like you have you haven't had your time to shine yet, buddy.
Oh well. The Wawa thing is still going.
Never gonna stop. Oh yeah, we had some requests for "Good Night Gamer" for Andrew to say. We have some Andrew quotes that the
Okay.
chat wants to clip.
Good night, gamer.
And there you have it. Gotta give the people what they want.
Okay,
Another
it turns
question
out
is, why is Andrew gourmand?
What?
Why shouldn't Andrew be gourmand?
that's interesting. Yeah, the only stipulation I had is that I had to be artificer. I gave this to Drew, who has done a bunch of Rain World art for us. He's done a ton of our like graphics for like store pages, that kind of stuff. And I told Drew, I was like, all right, I need these name tags, and whatever you do, make me the artificer. So I think it was just luck of the draw for everybody else. Honestly, Enrique for the Saint is a pretty good one.
I think Lydia for the Watcher is a good one too.
Okay, I did get confirmation from Riv that I am reading the spreadsheet correctly. So, drum roll please, everybody. Enrique, do you want to give us some emojis actually in the chat? I don't actually know if the emojis pop up.
Hold up, let me see what's going on. So, are you about to announce the final winner?
Yes, for the big grand prize.
Okay. First, why don't we announce the previous winners? And can we show their art as well?
Oh, interesting. I haven't set up for that, but maybe I can. Hold on. Let me talk to Riv really quickly.
Because I think it would be cool to sort of show, because there's been the drawings and stuff. All of that's been behind the scenes, but I feel like people aren't really aware of it, and I think it's really cool. Because we're giving away a bunch of cool stuff.
Okay, I'm pinging Riv on Slack. All right, everybody. So this is all big. Everybody, put a lot of pressure on Riv. Okay.
Poor Riv. I think there's plenty of pressure on Riv.
Yeah. Because what I might be able to do is I can bring it up on my other screen, sort of in the way that I have the sort of the museum, and we can show some of the previous winners.
Awesome.
I would really love to do that. Can we get
Dev's
favorite lizards? That's a good.
Yeah, that's a great. So while we're waiting, Andrew, what's your favorite lizard?
My favorite lizard?
Yeah.
I like the cyan lizards.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the cyan lizards, but now I feel I also do like the red lizards.
You can't.
Because the red lizards are fun to like fight. Like killing a red lizard is so hard, and it's like it's such an adrenaline rush, right? That the red lizard is kind of one of my favorites.
Enrique, what's your favorite lizard?
Probably the white lizard. Those things
Nice.
are always scaring me.
I was gonna say most people hate those.
Yeah, that's like the neat part, you know.
Lydia, what's your favorite
I
lizard?
was gonna say the white lizards too, but I did track for white lizards. So.
Oh, that's true.
Called White Lizard.
Yeah.
She was inspired. All right, what's my favorite lizard? I mean, I have to go with the classic pink lizard because I feel like the pink was always kind of the origin story. That was like what Rain World was built around. Like even the green lizard was kind of just supposed to be sort of like a slower version of the pink lizard. So
Okay, it looks like I can find the art. I just need to take a second to put it all up on to pull it all up on stream. If you were an Echo, what room in the game would you be in? Wow, that's a really tough one.
This is a challenging one. SU_B12. I don't know. Oh, interesting. James, why aren't some of the soundtracks, for example, Orange Lizard, on the wiki? Well, the easy answer to that is because we don't really have any control of the wiki.
Yeah, that's true. The wiki is controlled by you guys.
So you can put it up. We've disappeared, but that's okay.
Disappeared again, yeah, but
Oh, this is because I have to search on the Discord, so I'm like not on the Discord window. sorry. I'm trying to get this.
No,
done.
it's fine.
Okay.
We threw you a curveball and
are
you're
you guys back?
dealing with
Okay,
it.
thank you.
Yeah.
Everybody is pinging me to be like, buddy, stop tabbing out.
Are the devs comfortable with me drawing them in celebration of Rain World's 7th birthday? Wow. I am slightly uncomfortable with that, but that's kind of cool.
I don't think anybody's ever asked for before.
No, never.
Yeah, that's
Nobody
interesting.
really cares about us. They want to draw slug cats, so I respect that. Thank you, Hurricane Official. How did Rivulet get the mark of communication? That's a good question.
Mm.
What?
Yeah, it's I mean it's left up to interpretation, but at some point in the past they met some other iterator, that's for sure. Who it is, I don't know.
Oh my god. Guys getting the lore?
Okay, so hey James, what is the best track you've made and why is it RW_3 from AG&J? I agree with you actually. I really like that track, but it just didn't work anywhere in particular. So alas, you have to imagine a scenario where it plays. Lore.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Some of these are wild. Hold on.
Yes, there are. Trying to find the one that's appropriate. Physical PC release. That's cool. I like that. Everyone knows about Voidworm corn texture. Any other neat texture or audio sources? Yeah, we used a lot of stuff that we just found and hacked up. Absolutely. It would be hard to list all of them because so many of them. We could have maybe made the corn texture a bit less obvious in the files though. Not that I regret it, because it's definitely like it is what it is, but yeah. What is my favorite graffiti? That's a great question. I love the graffiti style in all of Rain World. You know, there was a point when there was no graffiti in Rain World. That was crazy. And then UR was like, no, we have to like put graffiti everywhere. Took a while. Sometimes I will say, Alexa, play White Lizard by Lydia Esrick to enhance the drama of my everyday chores.
nice.
Because you never know if a white lizard is going to be behind the refrigerator or under the bed.
Oh, there was one question that did kind of pass by is how much music theory did you know?
Unfortunately, Lydia and I both went to music school and have like degrees in music.
So
Yes, a
a
lot.
lot.
Yeah.
Especially James.
A path that I don't recommend. Ooh. What was the plan for the old scrap? Oh, all right, never mind. Yeah, please. While you take over.
I have found the art. Okay, so we've had a bunch of winners over the different weeks. The winners have won different levels of prizes basically. So some folks are getting like tote bags and pens and stuff like that. But today we're doing the big grand prize. And we're gonna go from the first winners to the final winner. All right, so we're gonna build our momentum, and I'm gonna show you guys the different art that they have put together. I am gonna have to make this kind of live, so this might be a little bit hacky, but please, listen, we're
Cool.
doing it live, okay?
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
right.
Thanks, bud.
Don't look at the number of my crazy Slack notifications, okay? Also, don't look at my, stupid things, my stupid bookmarks.
We're looking at all your bookmarks.
Yeah, for real.
You're quickly removing all the problematic ones. That's what you were going.
Yeah, you guys, I definitely don't have watch cartoons online. That's not a pirate site, okay? This first one comes from Lemonade Drinker. This first one comes from Lemonade Drinker for Chimney Canopy. To be fair, I did not quite. A lot of you guys did art for a bunch of different things. So Lemonade Drinker, if you're in the chat, I'm maybe highlighting something from a day that wasn't the right day. It's fine. I took my favorites basically because most people who did one submission for Rainworld Art Month did multiple submissions for Rainworld Art Month, which I love. I absolutely love to see. But I really love the parallax in this one. And the other thing that I love about this one that I saw it and I was like, oh, I want to feature this one is the tunnel. You can see that there's a tunnel and it looks like it's blue. There must be the rivulet going through it. I'm sorry. Am I showing this to you guys?
A blue lizard. Lizard.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dumb. A blue lizard. Haha. Yeah.
Yeah, we can see your cursor too. We can see your cursor.
Okay.
For future.
Very cool.
But shout out Lemonade Drinker. They're in the chat.
Shout out Lemonade Drinker in the chat.
Yeah, good job.
Okay. Big.
Also,
fan.
a tasty beverage. So what did they win, buddy?
I don't know. Riv, can you answer the question? Our next one came from, I think this is Irritator Challenger? Irritator Challenger. This is a sketch that they took a picture of, which I absolutely love. I think that's so cool. Especially the 3D elements, because of, the nature of kind of Rain World, right? You don't ever get that sort of 3D look into what like a Leviathan's mouth looks like, which I think is really cool and really interesting.
We get to see some hydraulics on the side there.
Yeah. Spooky.
Awesome. And what was the name of this person again?
This was Irritator Challengeri on Discord.
Irritator Challengeri, shout out.
Big shout out. I don't know if they're in the chat. I can't keep up with the chat. Oh, I see. Riv is explaining to me they're the 8th place winner, so they're able to get the prize after the other winners pick from the list. So I have a list of 8 people who are the 8 winners that we sort of picked from. Riv, we will explain the giveaway rules and it will make sense, I'm sure. Then I have art from this is from Pogger Foxy, which I'm a big fan of. I think this is from the Taming Day.
Nice.
I really enjoy in the back the like the noodle fly with this sort of what do you call it? Is it like a proboscis, like the spike that it stabs you with or whatever? But then you also have like the little rage, you also have the little like rage indicator on their forehead, which is pretty funny. Is this in order? Just random was. This is it. This is the bottom of the top of the winners that Riv picked out. So if the first place winner is in chat, the first place winner is gonna get it. We're gonna get there. Okay, this one came from Thrice Prot and is actually a GIF for Karma. Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, at first I didn't quite understand it, but then I realized that they're each the color schemes. So for instance, the pink and blue of the rivulet, right? Like that's the color scheme of like the rivulet. Thrice has done a bunch of these gifts, and actually I think earlier today they posted one for the anniversary that looks really amazing. I would really recommend going into the Rain World Art Month channel and just kind of searching. Oh, hi, hello, it's me. Hey, welcome to the chat. I would really recommend looking up at some of their other kind of gifts and animations. So cool. I'm a big fan. After this, we had Nightingale 3. This one is another one that I picked for taming just because it's so cute. You know, it's just adorable.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah.
So
And also the kind of wild lines coming off of the red lizard really appealed to me.
Absolutely. Everyone's so happy too. Come on, this is great.
Yeah, this is what Rain World is all about. Whenever anybody asks you about Rain World, show them this picture, okay? Because it just
Friendship.
captures the essence of Rain World so well. This next one comes from Flufferoni. And I guess
Flufferoni, oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm so uncomfortable looking at this.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel.
Frog cat, okay. Slug frog.
Why are the hands so dirty?
Because he's
Why are the
crafting,
hands
I
dirty?
guess.
Too much crafting.
The hands are dirty and the feet are not dirty. Gross.
A rotund specimen. A rotund specimen.
Holy jeez.
He's been eating berries. That's true. He has been eating berries. That's
Ah,
accurate.
that's what it is.
That's gotta be
I'm
what
just
it
gonna,
is.
I'm just gonna go with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to call it like a watercolor effect, but I actually just really also kind of like the, you know, the background, right?
Yeah.
It's a very
Definitely watercolor.
It's a very cool one. It's a very good looking one. Anyway, so that's our third place. That's Flufferoni. Our second place featuring lantern mice. Okay, the Lydia original lantern mice. This one comes from Froze Nova.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
they look delicious. I'm gonna amend my previous statement and say that I would eat lantern mice.
I love them. They look great.
Lampsters. That's a great name.
Yeah, they do. And they definitely do look like hamsters.
Yeah, 2 food pips. I think that it's the eye shape and the ears look really great. I'm a big fan and I love the art style. So yeah, this is Froze Nova.
Shout
And
out
then
Froze Nova.
here's our big kahuna.
Is it the big winner?
The grand prize winner, if they're around and if they accept, because again, Riv does this thing where, you know, he reaches out to people and not everybody gets back to him, and so kind of goes down the list. But you know, if they're around, this is the big stuff. This is the big win. Okay.
Drum roll.
Yeah, big drum roll. Okay, this
do it.
is from Mickey Z. This is for Chimney Canopy, which I'm a big fan of. It has that same effect like I was talking about a little bit earlier, right? That like golden hour effect, which is very like iconic Chimney Canopy. That is so cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan. There's a number of different pieces that you know, that Mickey Z was making for us. So make sure you take a look at the Rain World Art Month. I mean, honestly, let's be honest. Everybody should be taking a look at the Rain World Art Month Gallery channel, no matter what.
Yeah.
But if you want to take a look for Mickey Z or Froze Nova, Flufferoni, Nightingale 3, Thrice Prote, Pographoxy, Irritator Challengeri, and Lemonade Drinker. Those are the 8 winners who we've shown off some of their sweet art today.
Okay, congrats
And
to them.
these were sort of randomly chosen from their submissions, right?
Yes. So the way the giveaway worked, Riv sort of set the terms for the giveaway, but it was like each week were the kind of like the canvas bags and you know, the shortcut keys, right? We did a couple of those giveaways, but everyone who has submitted any art to Rain World Art Month was entered in for the big grand prize. So if you ever put in Rain World Art, if you ever put in Rain World art, you would be entered in order to win. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to show. I don't think we're running out of time. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to show winners from previous weeks. But you know what I will do is we will have a big thread for it. I'll make a big thread on the Rain World Twitter so that everybody can see the whole the whole list from kind of top to bottom of all of the different winners and all of the different art that they have put together. And when I say I will put that together, really what I mean is Riv will put that together for me. Froze Nova, welcome to the chat. Oh my god, I just made an account to comment. Thank you for joining. Yeah.
Absolutely. So this is the big grand prize winner right here.
Yeah, this one right here is the huge grand prize winner.
It won a tablet, brand new drawing tablet. That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm really excited.
Congratulations.
I'm really excited that we were able to set this up for you guys. Listen, if there's anything that that you want to do for Rain World Art Month, listen, 2025, okay? Because we're not stopping. Feel free to leave some suggestions in my DMs. I'll say my DMs instead of Riv's DMs, okay?
Also, we should say there's a bit of this in the chat, but like at the end of the month, Riv puts together a huge document with I think all of the art.
Every single piece of art that we get, yes.
It's insane. Like if you haven't checked out the previous ones, it's insane. The level of art. It's been so amazing. I said this on Twitter a bit, but it's been so amazing to like watch people's art styles like grow and like the complexity of their art grow over time. I think just the level of everyone's work is just incredible. And I thank you all for submitting and thank you all for like keeping the spirit alive. It's so fun.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. I think, listen, I think that's about it. I think that, we've covered it. We looked at all the art. We did the big giveaway. I don't know that there's anything else that we want to.
There might be one more thing.
Oh, is there one more thing, you guys? Is there one more thing you
There
think?
might be something.
Enrique, do you
There
think
might
that
be
there's
another
one more thing that we should talk about maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe we won't talk about it. Maybe we won't talk about it. Okay. Maybe we'll just show something
Bring up
off.
the clip. Bring up the clip.
Maybe we'll just roll the clip. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. We're gonna leave you with something very cool, very interesting. I'm so glad that everyone is just as hyped for it as the rest of us. Rain World Art Month has been a great success. Please thank Riv, thank Faye, thank all of our friends, and we'll see you guys.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys a little bit later. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Enjoy.
Happy anniversary.